Hey, it's Martin here from Martin Inspires. How are you? Hope you're having a tremendous day. And I want to talk today about breaking free. And one of the things that I learned around this was the empowerment that takes place, the joy, the true level of fulfillment and purpose for being here when we choose to break free. And what I mean by breaking free is letting go of the conditioning that we've had. These things that and these messages people have said to us around, you should do this, you should be this way, you should act this way, you should dress this way, and it's somebody else's belief, it's somebody else's journey, it's what somebody else is wanting for themselves and believing everybody else should fit in, so it validates them. Wow, what a way to live. Somebody else's validation, allowing somebody else to take control of you, allowing somebody else to dictate the way you wish to, the way you're living. Because in all fairness, it's not your wish, it's not your dream. We choose to follow people. One of the most spoken about people in the world, no doubt, is Jesus. And there was people who chose to follow him, his disciples. There was people who believed in him. And I encourage you to break free of those barriers that are holding you back, because I know this for certain. When we let go of those walls that have been built around us from the conditioning via society, from the conditioning of our parents, and I don't say that disrespectfully to my parents, because they did the best that they did with what they knew at the time. However, they also went through the same process. They were also conditioned. And a lot of this also comes down to choice, because as we get older, as adults, we have the power to make better choices, to choose to actually break free. And for many of us, we don't. For many of us, we keep going along the same journey and repeating the same process and wondering why the same things keep happening to us. And this is a sad, sad way to live. When we actually only choose to break free, are we able to see the life that we were living? And I can tell you this right now, it's really not the life you wish to be living. I know this from my side. I know this with certainty, that when we choose to break free, when we choose to pick up that big hammer and smash through that wall and swing and swing and swing, and those swings are what we allow into our mind from a personal growth point of view. The people who we choose to align ourselves with, the people who truly make a difference on our journey, because we've allowed them in, we've chosen to listen to their messages, because they're speaking authentically, because they're speaking from the heart, because they've got conviction in the words that they're using. And when we allow ourselves to go there, we allow ourselves to grow. We allow ourselves to become better, to think better, to speak better. It's so, so important that we choose to break through those walls, those barriers that are holding us back, that are preventing us from living our truest life, from our fullest potential, because each of us have got greatness within us. Each one of us has greatness within us. And the only difference between you, myself, and somebody else is a decision to tap internally and say, I am worth more than I am right now. I am ready to let go and release these chains that have been wrapped around me. I am ready to move forward. I am ready to experience a better life. And I know that when you choose to do that, the right teachers will come into your life, because you will always be ready. You will always be ready. The teachers are everywhere. You're yourself. You are a teacher as well as a student. So everything that you're doing on a daily basis is affecting somebody else's growth as well as your own. If you're a parent, you've got children, you're teaching them. They're also teaching you. Don't think it's a one-way street. It is certainly not. Children are the best teachers, especially when we've got lost along our journey, especially when we put things in front of us that aren't truly valuable to us, that don't truly have a deep meaning, that truly don't light us up. Work, for instance, is a prime example. Put in certain things that are really of no deep, meaningful value, Yes, going to work can be great. It pays the bills. We meet people. If you love your job, fantastic. I love what I do. I do not get up each morning and go, oh God, another day. No, I absolutely love what I do. It's truly my purpose. It's truly what I came here to do. However, it wasn't what I always did. I had to break free. I had to get rid of the crap that was holding me down. And it was only when I was able to do that, when I was able to accept that I had built boundaries, that I had built walls, these barriers around me, I had wrapped these chains around myself. I had chosen to do this. When I accepted that, the conditioning I had had from a young child had created these beliefs, and that I was able to actually detach from, I was able to break free of them. That's when everything changed for me. That's when all the growth started to happen. That's when better people came into my life. That's when my businesses started to grow. That's when I personally grew. That's when my messages became more powerful. And it was solely down to a choice to say, hey, I am better than this. I am worth more than this. I can offer more value to the world than I'm doing right now.